Hi, it's Sherika here. And if you are a returning subscriber, family member, or friend, thanks so much for popping this video on. And or if you just joining the live for the first time, never seen me before, watch the video to the end because you might like me and then you might want to subscribe or whatever. Now, usually I am in the kitchen on my live, but today I am doing some self-care. And I'm gonna just talk to y'all while I do it. First things first, I want to do my face care. Like, don't get me wrong, I wash my face every day, but I have not been like giving it the tender love and care that it needs. And I also want to moisturize my hair and kind of get it together, y'all. I am getting some gray hairs. I am getting so many gray hairs. It's not even funny. Like, I went from having like a little piece here, there, to now I almost got like a patch of gray. Crazy work. But anyway, and another thing I am like so confused about is I use this coconut and hibiscus cool enhancing smoothie from Shea Moisture, and I had like a whole bottle of this, a whole whatever you want to call it. I had a whole thing of it. Y'all, I only have like a corner, like literally. I don't know what that's about. So I feel like it's somewhere around here. I just maybe misplaced it. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. It's very, very weird. But anyway, I am going to be washing my face. I'm going to give my skin some hydration. And then I'm also going to do, which I have not done in a very long time, is I'm going to steam my face. Y'all, when I tell you this right here, it like screams luxury. Like it screams luxury. Hold on, let me put my phone on airplane mode. My kids should be okay. One of my kids is with their dad, so the other kid is at daycare, but he should be okay. And they know how to get to who they need to get to when they need to get to them. But yeah, so I'm gonna hook up this steamer, because this steamer is so top tier. It's so like, wait till y'all see. But I'm gonna hook it up right now because when I get done washing my face and everything, I want to like do that right away. So I want to have it all the way set up, and I'm gonna show y'all. So this is my steamer. It's cute too. It's so cute. And up here is your little container where you put your water. And I'm sorry, you don't put it in here. That's how you know I haven't used this in a long time. You put the water in there, and then you do your thing like that. Am I saying that right? I don't want to break this thing. No, you do put the water in here, y'all. You put the water in here, and you let it do its thing. I haven't used this in a very long time. So we've been living in this house since August, and I don't remember how to use this thing. But I think I do though now. I think I just figured it out. So anyway, we gonna let that thing warm up while I do my face care. So anyway, first things first, I gotta wash my hair. Don't worry about, I gotta wash my face, not my hair. Oh my God. Don't worry about the hair. We're gonna do something with the hair. Just don't worry about the hair. As a matter of fact, I am going to put one of these on. I'm gonna put one of these on so that I can make sure that this hair actually stays back, you know? And a lot of times I do like some little prepping to my face and everything, but that's gonna have to be for another day, another time. Right now, I just want to clean my face. And then don't you just love this? Isn't it so cute? So girly. Even though I got my basketball mom shirt on. But I'm so girly when it comes to, well, I wish I could be more girly than I am. But, you know, I got 2 boys. So, I'm making a mess, y'all. Well, anyway, what's up with y'all? Who's on the live? Talk to me. Talk to me. I am about to do skincare. So if you like to watch skincare being done, stick around. Say hello. I don't bite. Like the video if you're hanging out. I like to use Panoxyl. So this other YouTuber that I watch heavily, she not promoted, but she suggested this Panoxyl. And Panoxyl is basically like an acne treatment wash. And this is the maximum strength. And it says clears existing acne and helps prevent new breakouts. And I'm not going to lie. Ever since I've been watching this, hi, Isaiah. I'm good. How are you? Yes, we are getting snow. Yes. It's like snowing like on and off here. But it's about to go down. I could tell. It's very, very cold. But back to this though. This Panoxyl I haven't been having no breakouts. I mean, don't get me wrong, like my skin has some issues, but I really haven't had no breakouts. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I've been saying I'm gonna get started and I haven't gotten started. Where you from, Isaiah? Are you still here? And this brush right here, this is the best. Thanks, Joey. I want to keep it that way. I promise you. That's why I am taking the time out today to do some, and I just sprayed the phone. I'm doing some skincare because I'm trying to keep my face looking good, you know? Hi, RBL. Are you an owner of a vending? Yes, I am. I have a vending machine company. Yes, I do. Did you see that on my channel? You know what? I need to put some more on there. Yes, I'm a vending machine owner. I'm a co-owner. I actually do that business with my friend. You know what? Before I let that go, let me just work this in. Because with this Panoxyl, you really... Oh, okay. A long time ago, I thought you were talking about... Yeah, I did. I was talking about it. Yeah, I always talk about it. It's what I do, you know, during the week. I go and fill my machines. I go shop for my machines. I done videos on it too. It's in the archives. That's nice that you remember that though, about me. I'm surprised you remember that too. That's why I'm like, that's so nice that you remember that. But with this Panoxyl, y'all, that I'm using, that's cute, like pint. But anyway, you gotta like work this, like really work this in. I gotta try to make sure I don't pull my nose ring out. But you really gotta work this in for a few minutes to really activate. Because it has 10% benzoyl peroxide. 10%. I don't even know what that means for real. But I just know that this is a acne medication. This is something, you know, and benzoyl, I know for sure is something that they put in that medicated one that you get from like your dermatologist when you go. Joey, don't worry about, that's what you do. You don't give that stuff no attention. You give it attention and keep going. You ignore it, they go away. It's no big deal. No big deal. Everybody is not gonna like you or take to you or whatever. Nobody, everybody's, you know, everybody's different. I don't know if you could tell, but this side is my favorite side. I know how to scrub that side. It's just all about getting it all in there. So anyway, since you guys are not asking me anything, I'll just talk about what I want to talk about. And I'll just talk about when I first started my channel. One of the things, well, the reason I started my channel is because I wanted to document my face care journey, which I did. I documented my face care journey, and while I was doing that, I used to talk about, because I'm a caregiver, and I've been a caregiver since, use this. I get body acne, I'm trying to figure it out. Use this Panoxyl on your problem area. It really works. Because I used to have like chest acne. Not anymore. All gone. You just put a little bit of it, a little bit of this Panoxyl in that problem area, and I'm telling you, you do it for like a month, and I'm telling you, it'll go away. This also, before I get into my other thing I was gonna say, this actually helps with body odor. No lie, this helps with body odor. You can put it like if you shave your underarms. I don't know, guys don't shave their underarms, but if you can rub it into your underarms or anywhere where you smell, it actually helps with body odor too. Be right back. Face feels so clean, so soft. I'm just rinsing my face off. I'm sure y'all don't want to see that. But yeah. So that's what I like to do. I like to really work that product in. And then I'll pat dry my face a little bit. Because you don't want your face to be dripping. Have a good day, Joey. Thanks for popping on here. So I'm gonna get started with my let's just hope it works, because I told y'all I haven't used this thing in a long time. So I'm just hoping I see that steam come out. Oh yeah, it's activating. But anyway, I was saying, when I first started my channel, the goal was to document my face care journey. And along with my face care journey, I used to talk about my early days as a caregiver, because I've been a caregiver like my whole entire adult life. I was 19 years old when I first started doing caregiving. And oh, that feels good. And when I started doing it, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Like, somebody just told me, and I had the whole story on my channel already, but I'll just talk about it. Somebody told me that they thought that I would be a good caregiver, and I was like, never. Like, I'm not doing caregiving. I'm not about to be like cleaning people up and wiping their butt. I'm not doing that. Like, I was like very against it at first. Y'all, get a steamer. Get a face care steamer. This thing is so top tier. I got this for my birthday about a year or so ago, and I haven't used it in a while, but it's so good. Like, after a nice scrub, and then you go ahead and steam your face, put that hydration, that moisture back into your face. That is something that even moisturizer can't even do. Moisturizer couldn't do this. But anyway, I just was so against doing caregiving. Hi, Frisco. I think, were you here yesterday, Frisco? I feel like you were that name. Were you here yesterday? This feels so good. But you couldn't have told me back then that I would be in this game. Here you go. Boo, Cleveland. Yeah. It's her. Cleveland girl. Cleveland girl for life. Sorry. Hey, Just Perez. How are you? But yeah, you couldn't have told me that I was going to be a caregiver for life. Like, I've been doing that literally since I was 19 years old. I'm about to be 38 this year. And I'm still doing it. Still doing it. And still have a passion for it. But I think now at my big age, I'm like, something got to give. Like, I've been trying to, like, I've been starting over a lot. Have anybody ever felt like they just keep starting over? Like, I done had 19 lives, literally. Because I keep having to start over. And it has a lot to do with me having kids. You know, when you have children, you have to pivot. You can't do what you used to do. You can't do it how you used to do it. You have to pivot when you have kids. And you got to do what they want you to do. You got to do what works for them. Everything is for the better for them. Oh, Perez, I'm sorry to hear that, love. I hope you feel better. You need a heating pad. You need a heating pad. And some pain medicine. I hope you feel better though, love. This feels so good. I'm telling y'all, you just don't even know. Like a face steamer though, so good. And then I haven't done it in so long. So it really feel good because it's like, this is like something that you go and get like a facial. When I love to get a facial. I done had a facial, I think maybe like 3 times in my life. And when I tell you, they were like, ugh. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this is what like real relaxation looks like. Like laying back, letting somebody massage your face, put on some creams that just smell good, feel nice, make your skin soft and everything. Like you couldn't tell me. Like, that's when you feel like you really like living life. When you get to like do facials, get massages, and it's so crazy because I have a gift card for a massage and I still haven't gotten it yet. But I told myself that if I can do a certain something, my resolution for this year, if I can do it consecutively for 30 days, my gift to myself or my reward to myself will be to take a complete day off. Like literally not go to any of my clients, not go to any of the group homes, and just go and go get this massage. That is the goal. Take a complete day off while the kids are at school and go and get a massage and just like pour back into myself. And I said I was going to do that this year. So I hope I can really get to it. Because people, you need that. When you're doing the same thing, you don't even have to have children to pour back into yourself. Because even when you don't have children, you have people who depending on you for something of another. And you need to get away from all of that. You have to get away from that. You have to go do something that, serves you. You got to pour back into yourself. Like that is what I'm working on this year, is making time for myself, pouring back into myself, doing the things that make me happy, doing the things that I want to do, not what everybody else wants me to do. I have to pour into myself. It's important. It's like the only way that you're gonna be able to like live a purposeful life is if you take the time out to do things for yourself, by yourself. Get to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take yourself out on a date. You know, sit in your car and just sit in silence. Like I do that a lot. I do that a lot because I'm promising you, when I'm in the car driving, more than likely I'm with my children. My kids take over the radio, or they talking or saying something or something. Somebody wants something, somebody saying something, they want a song to listen to. So when I get in the car by myself sometimes, I just turn everything off and I just be in the moment. I just literally be in the moment and I don't do nothing. And that's what we have to do for ourselves. We really have to pour into ourselves. This right here is just, ugh. This just feels so beautiful. It does. For the life of me. Nobody could tell me that I wasn't about to do this today. I came home specifically so that I could give myself a facial. I've been working all day. And I got to go back to work. But I told myself that I wanted to stop home. And I wanted to do this facial for myself. And I made it happen. I'm so glad I made it happen too. Because I was on the couch just a few 20 or so minutes ago. I was just on the couch doom scrolling and watching somebody else's vlog. And then I was like, why am I watching somebody else's vlog when I could be on live with y'all? Because that's what I've been doing like daily. I've been on live with y'all. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. I've been doing it for a nice amount of time. And now I want to get into a face mask. So I'm going to have to go grab me one because I need to get a face mask done. Face masks are so top tier. Like, I haven't been doing them. I have not been doing them. I wish I could play that relaxation music. That would be good. That's what they do when you get your facial. That's what they do. They play that music. And you just feel so at peace. And you feel relaxed. And it's really nice. It's a really nice feeling. So... all right, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I'm going to go get my face mask because, yes, I'm going to do a mask. Because why not? All right, well, I got these masks that I done had for a while. I wonder, do they ever expire? I think. I don't see no expiration date on here. I don't know. But I hope ain't nothing on this. Because it says, so this is the Instant Luminous Face Mask. It's got turmeric and gold clay face mask. So I don't know. I hope this don't put like a residue on my face. But my face is looking really, really good after doing that what's it called, y'all? After doing this mist, it looks so good. It looks glassy, see-through. It looks good. Oh, shoot. It just popped out. So let's see what this mask is talking about. We're going to put... Oh, it's not even... Oh, it smells good, though. So this is something... This is like some stuff that you put on your face. I thought it was like... You know, the ones that you put on your face. They look like a real live scary mask. So... Well, I'm going to go ahead and put it all over. Let's see how it goes. It said keep it on for 10 to 20 minutes. I'll probably do the lower end of maybe 12 minutes or so. We'll see. It smells good, though. It smells real good. Ladies, give yourself a facial. Give yourself a facial. It's so amazing. And this stuff smells so good. It smells so good. So yeah, like I was saying though, when I first started my channel, I used to get on here telling stories about my caregiving days. And it's so funny though, because even to this day, like as much as I try to promote not getting like too close to your clients and stuff, it still happens. Like it still happens for me. So I'll just tell you. So there's this client that I work overnight with, and mind you this, I haven't been working with them all that long. Like I started with them, I think maybe just shy of, I want to say October. I don't know for sure though, but I think I have been working with them at least since October, because it was around my son's birthday, and my son's birthday is November 1st. And I remember telling her, the client, she's not really the client, her husband is, but I remember telling her about my son's, his party and all of that stuff and why I needed off and blah, 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 blah. So as much as I try not to get attached to these people, I still get attached. Like, so last night when I was working with the family that I work for, Tuesdays and Thursdays nights, she goes and tells me that they're going to be putting her husband in a facility, which is the best thing for him, right? But it's always a bittersweet moment when you get attached to somebody and then you're without them. And I can't tell her what to do with her husband, obviously, because I'm not there all the time working with him. I'm just there 2 nights a week. And the other nights are with other people, obviously. So, she can't make no moves based on me. But it's just, it's a bittersweet moment, though, when you get attached to these people and then they're gone. And don't let them pass away. That's even worse, I haven't had anybody pass away on me in a while. I haven't had that in a while. But it's the worst thing. And then you get so attached, you're like, ooh, how can I live without seeing you anymore? But you have to, you know what I'm saying? Because you're only with these people for the time that you're with them. And then after that, they have to, you know, move on to the next best thing. And I know for the wife, which, like I said, the husband is the client, but I know for the wife, it's getting heavy on her. Like, a lot of the work is put on her, and without caregivers in the house all the time, she has to deal with him and his dementia and stuff like that. So I understand what they have to do, but it's just so bittersweet because I love talking to her. I love, like, seeing her a couple nights a week where we do our little girl talk. I find friendships, like really good friendships, in older people. Excuse me. And I just like love. I love to talk to them. I love to tell them what's going on. And they like to tell me what's going on too. Yo, why am I coughing out? I'm choking out. Sorry, I'm coughing so bad. But yeah, it's a bittersweet moment. And it's sad too because a lot of the clients that I had back in the past, like, those were my babies. Like, I lost a crew. I'll never forget, back in 2017, I had my son, and I had to go on, like, leave. And I worked at this building, and I took care of, like, a bunch of different clients. I took care of, like, let's say I had a roster of, like, 12 people. When I came back, half of my roster had passed away. And I'm like, how did that happen? I just wanted to use this out. I didn't want to waste it. That's the end of it, though. But all of them had passed away. And I was looking at the girl who took over for me like, girl, what happened to my people? And it was like, it was like they were fine. I mean, obviously they weren't fine because they needed help. But I felt like they were okay. They were okay. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my goodness, how did half of them pass away? It was crazy how I went on maternity leave, come back, and don't even know if I even have a job. And I'm not saying I have a job with the company, because of course I had a job with the company, but my whole roster in my building, that was my building. Like, I had all the clients in that building. I went and seen them, like, in 30-minute to an hour increments. Like, I went to go see everybody, and I took care of everybody. Like, my first client would start at like 7:30 in the morning. 7:30, I would take this lady's dog out. Don't even ask me why I would do that, because I don't even really care. I don't even really care for dogs like that. I mean, I like a dog more so than I like a cat. But I used to take this lady's dog out in the morning. So my shift would start at 7:30, and then the last person that I would have is like at 1 o'clock or so. But I would take care of them in like 30-minute or hour increments. And I would go boom, 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 go to apartment to apartment. And it's like so crazy, because when I went on maternity leave, half of my people died. Half of them. And I was sick to my stomach. I'm like, how did y'all die? Like, everybody was fine. I was gone for 3 months. And I even came back and brought the baby. So I wasn't even gone for the full 3 months, because when the baby, when he got old enough to like be out and stuff like that, I took him to their apartments to go see them, meet them, whatever. And like I said, I was tripped out, because I'm like, how are y'all dying? Like, how did that happen? Because everybody was good. They, a lot of the people lived in independent living. That's the other part. A lot of them lived in independent living. This wasn't like they were in assisted living where they had somebody taking care of them. No, they lived in their own apartment. So that means I felt like they should have been okay. But they were not okay. They were not okay. They all had some issues when I came back there. But it is what it is. You know, people die. It's what happens. You know, especially in the field that I work in. You know, in the healthcare field, you just gotta. I ended up getting a thick skin for it. You know, I knew, like, if I'm gonna be in this field, I was such. Now I ain't gonna say I was a weak person, but my personality is a subtle one. Like, you couldn't have told anybody that I would have just been okay with people dying. That wasn't cool to, that wasn't good with me. I didn't like that. Not one bit. But I learned to accept that dying was just part of the process. With older people, with the healthcare field, that's a part of the process. People are going to pass away. So it just was what it was. And I feel like back then, I really didn't practice like self-care and stuff. I used to just run. But I didn't have no stressors. Like, I don't feel like I was stressed. Like, I took care of people because it was an honest job. It was, a great thing to do. When you can make a difference in somebody's life, like, that's all I needed. You know what I'm saying? And especially when people are appreciative. When you got people who are appreciative of what you do too, and don't complain. Like, I used to have some people that might have complained sometimes. Oh, you didn't do such and such the way I would do it or something like that. But for the most part, like, nobody complained about how I did work. For the most part, I did everything right. So that's why I guess when I got my own kids and I got my own little family, I was kind of like spooked. I'm like, why am I getting so many complaints? Why am I getting so many complaints from people? Why are people just not satisfied with the job that I put in? Because I'm doing the best I can, Even with your children, like, they don't cut you no type of slack. Like, hey, I'm just doing the best that I can, I'm doing the best that I can with what I have. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You do the best that you can. You do what needs to be done. And you're not gonna please everybody. And that's just 100 love. Like, you're not gonna please everybody. And I tell you what, I don't please anybody in this house. I tell you. This house here, it's a tough crowd. There's no pleasing happening around this joint. Everybody is saying, something about what I do. I'm heavily critiqued in this house. And it's just new for me because I go out in the world, nobody's complaining, Nobody's complaining. Everybody is so appreciative and just glad that I just came and walked into the building. You know what I'm saying? Whereas here, and I know I know the people that live in this house, they probably feel the same way. They like, man, when I'm out there in the streets, people treat me like this. Then I come here, I'm always getting yelled at, or I'm getting some type of whatever. So we all feeling the same way, pretty much. I think if you sat us all down individually and asked the question of, what's your biggest issue in the house, it would be, I think that everybody would agree that people out in the world treat them or treat us better than we do in this house. And that's sad. It shouldn't be like that. It should not be like that. But if I was a betting woman, which I'm not, I would bet that everybody would say something along that line. Something along that line. Because I know I do a lot of fussing. I do a lot of fussing at my kids. And they probably like, man, don't nobody fuss at me as much as this lady do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that, because I'm mom. I'm mom, period. I'm going to go ahead and wash this off. It's been however long it's been. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this off of me. It feel good though. Feel real good. It said rinse with cool water. My water is not all that cool. It's kind of hot. I cooled it off just now because I'm starting to think about how it said rinse off with cool water. And I'm like, yeah, this is not very cool, you know? And that's just what it is, you know? That's what it is. I'm going to go ahead and use paper towel along the way. Because I'm not going to be able to get it all off, you know? I'm not gonna lie though, that felt really good. That felt amazing, actually. Like amazing. To like come home in the middle of the day, do some skincare, give yourself a facial. Good thing I got that hair on my eye because that was hurting. Give yourself a facial, do a mask, do a face mask. And now I gotta pull that moisture back in. But for the most part, the face is looking good. Sorry, I keep moving y'all from side to side. But that face is looking good. Yes, it is. Looking real good. Looking real clean. Looking real clear. And I use CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I'm just going to keep it so simple. Like, do you watch some of those skincare videos where them girls be putting 1,000 things on their face? All these drops, all these this. You know, I have learned, because I used to do it too. I used to have all these serums, all these creams, all this. And I just learned that less is more. Less is more. You do not have to put a bunch of stuff all over your face in order to, you know, you just don't have to. You don't have to do it. And that's just what it is. You don't have to put a whole bunch of stuff on your face. You can make it nice and simple. Get you a very moisturizing acne cleaner, like to clean your face with. You know, get you a nice little cute little mask. That little mask I did, I like that. That was cool. Even though I had to like put it on, I like that. That was good. And get yourself a little mask. Put on your mask, girl. And then once you get done with your mask, put your moisturizer on to put that moisture right back in. Even though your face mask should not be stripping the moisture from your face, it should be adding to the moisture. But you still want to leave off with some type of moisturizing cream because that mask could get tough, you know, tight. But yeah, so now I'm just cleaning off my sink. I done got into some cleaning. That's just what I be doing when I be doing my cooking videos. When I do my cooking videos, I will stop doing the cooking part and I will start cleaning because, yeah, you have to. You have to. Or it's not going to be right. What y'all think? Looks good. I think it looks great. So I just cleaned off the face bowl with some Clorox bleach. Because if it's not Clorox, it's not clean. Period. Period, period, period. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and clean this mirror because this mirror looks terrible. Clean the mirror off. Yep. Clean our mirror off. Get that going. I'm always a believer of, you know, I've always, ooh, this mirror is, yeah. Just go in one motion, which is from top to bottom. Top to bottom. Top to bottom. Y'all want to see? I can't wait to get my thing going. See? Top to bottom. And then it's like moving all over the place. Moving all over the place. But I'm just going to go from top to bottom. And I guarantee you this. This is what I do know, though. I cleaned this mirror, right? Guarantee my 8-year-old, he is going to throw some nasties up on this thing by tomorrow. Or by tonight. Because he got to take his shower tonight. He going to be done threw up. Not literally, but he's going to throw some soap. He's gonna put something on this mirror because it's clean. I literally have not cleaned it on purpose because every time I clean it, he throws some water splashes on it. He just don't want a clean mirror. And I ask him every time, why do you do that? Oh, I don't know. Make it all make sense. He can't seem to do it. He can't seem to make it make sense. So yeah, this is my setup. Like I said, I just wanted to do a little quick cleanup of the face bowl and the mirror. One of these days, I'm gonna really deep clean this bathroom because I do have some decorations. Like I said, we only been living here for we've been living here since August, which is a nice amount of time. But it's still some stuff that I be wanting to do to this place that I haven't had a chance to do yet because we're still unpacking. We still cleaning up. We still doing a bunch of stuff. So I left these toothpastes for tonight for the kids because they use two different ones. One used Colgate, one used Crest. So anyway. This time, though, I got them both Colgate, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know if my baby boy is going to be mad that I changed my almost 2-year-old. He might be mad that I changed his toothpaste, but we'll see. But I wanted to keep these almost empty ones because it's still a little bit in there. And I actually know that they have a tool that could get that toothpaste out of there. That's a nice bottle. So yeah, this is that. And I guess what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna wash my hands before I start putting my hands in my hair. I'm going to just do a quick little 1-2 to the hair. Not really nothing for real. Because I'm about to go to my group home. Because I got their groceries in the car. And all of that. So because I have their groceries in the car. And I got to go put it all away. And I got to do a bunch of stuff. I'm going a little early, which is going to be good. Because I really want to pick my son up early, get him here, get him fed, get him in bed. Because mama wants to chill. I want to chill. I want to give me a nice little snack. Thank you. Thank you, your boy. So, I want to get home. I want to take my shower. So, I know all of this is not all in vain. Like me doing my skincare and all that stuff, it's not in vain. I know that I'm going to end up taking a shower later. And, I'm going to eventually have to do like some more skincare. But I just really wanted to take a moment and like do something special for myself. So that is the motivation behind why I decided to come home and do this. So now I'm about to work on this hair of mine. And like I said, it's really not about to be much. I just want to moisturize it because it's looking a little crunchy. If I didn't know no better, my hair was looking crunchy. Give me 1 second. I'm about to go grab a water bottle so I can put some body on this hair. I'm actually very surprised that I've actually been natural for I've been natural for like almost 15 years. And I can't believe that I'm still rocking it, because when I tell you, sometimes it's a lot, like having to like do your hair all the time. Like with natural, like I thought that when you had like straight hair, you have to go get your hair done all the time. But honey, when I tell you this natural hair is no joke. You literally have to go get your hair. I mean, you literally have to do your own hair all the time. But I came out of straight hair and weave and all of that stuff because I was trying to limit how much I go to the hairdresser. Because when I had my short haircut, I used to be in that hairdresser sometimes weekly. I did not play. Like, I did not play about my short haircut. Like, my hair had to be right. It had to be right. It did. It had to be right. And with that being said, hey, come on, like the video, your boy. You hyping me up. Like my video. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you. My hair actually is so funny though, because I just took, thank you so much for liking this video. Come on, hype me up. Give me hype on here. I'm feeling like everybody is just a little low today. Usually my lives be a little more hype than this. Yesterday it was real hype. Everybody was mad because I had on my Browns t-shirt. So they was mad at me like, the Browns. Thank you, your boy. You a real one. Thank you so much. But I just want to put some grease, because when I tell you, one thing about natural hair is you have to keep it moisturized. Like that's the biggest thing, is keeping it moisturized. Because all of them products that people use or we use, it dries the hair out. Especially, so I'm just going like piece by piece. I'm just going piece by piece and just, adding a little grease to the hair. Because the goal is to just work on that moisture. Come on. Just work on that little moisture a little bit. And that's that. Who's on here with me, man? Talk to me. Ask me something. I'm just over here rambling. But ask me some questions, y'all. This right here, this front, and this is like I call the front of my head like my high traffic area, because that front got to look right. Like if you see the back, like if you see the rest of my hair is so like the curls is tight in the back, but this front, look at this front. What is my front doing? What is it doing? Like for real. What are you doing, front? But this, all of this looks beautiful. But this front right here, this part right here is my problem area, because it's the one that gets the most product, because it's the one that gets the most frizziest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna section it off. I'm gonna section it off, and I'm gonna retwist. Oh, how long have I been taking food to the group home? So I don't just take food to the group home. I do work there. I'm employed there. I've been working there since last March. And I got that job through a friend. One of my friends, she also owns a group home. And I also work at hers, but not as much as I work at this other one. I work at this other one that can hold up to 5 women. I've been working there since March. I started March, I don't know, 3rd or whatever the first Monday of March was last year. That's when I started. And I love it. Like, I do. I love it. I wish I could be there more and like do more with them. But I still take care of my personal clients outside of there. So I can't stay all day. And I don't get paid hourly. I literally get paid by the visit. So it's safe to say that the girl be out here chasing a dollar all day long. So I really can't sit nowhere. I gotta kind of keep it moving. But yeah, I feel like since I've been cooking at the group home, like it just shown me that I've been cooking better. I'll just say that. I never thought I was a bad cook or anything like that. But I feel like I take a lot of pride into what I serve. Like, I don't just serve my women anything, even though, you know, I'm only working with the foods that the group home, I'm only working with the foods that the group home provides. Like, and it isn't like, you know, top-notch meat and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna tell you this, I make sure that food tastes good. I get no complaints. I have never really gotten no complaints on, you know, like bad food. Never. Like, I think maybe I messed up on some rice one time, and that wasn't even really my fault. The brand. It was the brand. Thank you so much, your boy. You know, I try to walk in my purpose. God called me to take care of people. And I've been doing it ever since. And it's a very thankless job. It is. And it doesn't pay a whole lot. You know, you would think I would be chasing, you know, more money, but sometimes it's not even about that. You know, it's about the impact that you make on these people. If these people is happy, I just clean my counter and now I'm doing my hair. Make that make sense. But it's like I said, it's about the impact that you put on these people though. And that's what I pride myself to do. And with that, like I said, it's a very thankless job. You know, it's not like I get, you know, any perks or anything for doing it. But, you know, I love what I do. I do. You know. And I'll just tell you, I got a new guy. Well, he's kind of new. I've been taking care of him for a minute now. But he's newer to me. And he had been having some issues with some skin breakdown. And it wasn't until I told him, like, you need some help. You know, I can only do but so much. It's time for you to call somebody, some doctors, you know, some nurses, some people that can really make some things happen. Because, yeah, I can say, oh, you can put this kind of cream. We can suggest as many things as we want to, right? But we're not healing you at this point. And I tell you, when we called his nurse, she thanked me. Like, thank God you called me, because, you know, his situation was getting worse. Thanks, your boy. I appreciate the kind words. I do. But she was like, thank God you called. Or you had him call. Because that's what I did. I had him call. Because I'm like, look, we not helping you at this point. You need some more help. We need to tell some professionals, you know. Yeah, I've been doing this a long time. I could tell you all the things. But we need some prescriptions being wrote, you know. We need something a little stronger than what I can provide right now. And I'm okay with saying, you know, I don't know what else to do. I'm okay with saying that. So anyway, y'all, I'm just giving my hair a little refresh. Little refresh. My hair looks better when I first twist it, I feel like. I feel like after the twist been in here for some time, it's kind of over and done with at that point. But I'm glad I'm taking this time to, like, you know, moisturize it, retwist, whatever I'm doing. Because this gonna make a huge difference. Like, the front of my head is gonna look so much better than it just did. And you don't even have to do your twist perfect. You don't. I like to take this piece right here, put some product on there, and then twist. And then look, you got you a nice little curl right there. Yep. And I do mine really, really small, and I do them tight. Because that's how I get this. That's how I get this, the fullness. Because my hair is still kind of short. Well, it's really not that short. It's actually long. My hair it's pretty long. That shrinkage is real. Like, hair is pretty long for real. But that shrinkage. But if you want your hair to clump up and be full, it's better to do them smaller. Oh, your boy, I'm so sorry about your pops. I am. That's so sad. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. But also, you know, my outlook on death is different too. Like, sometimes if them on earth is not serving them, like, it is time for them to go. Let God take care of them. Because sometimes life can just beat up so long. See, I told you, your boy, that shrinkage is crazy. So I'm saying natural hair sometimes it's just not fair. You know? Especially when you're a little black girl. When you're a little black girl, that that shrinkage really be serious, because it's like no cream, no product that pulls that hair down. Like, it's nothing that can pull that, you know what I'm saying? I've looked for it. This curl enhancing smoothie is the best stuff that I've ever used, though. The best stuff. I've been using it for years. It's the best curl cream that I have ever came across. And don't get me wrong, I used a lot of creams in my day. But I'm telling you, my hair is super. Look how much hair I got. Look at this. Look at that. Look. Like,